And this is Neymar. Big chance! He scored! Two! And we've barely begun here. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Tottenham are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Cross in, looks like a good one. Caicedo. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Caicedo. And it's Messi. Tottenham have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Neymar! Now that is commitment to the cause. Oh, what has happened here? Club America have the chance to go the other way. Hakimi. And Caicedo.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Out towards the flank. Valverde. Neymar goes on a charge down the left. Now it's Van Basten. Caicedo. And it's Musiala. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Hakimi. And it's Valverde. Goes looking wide. Son Heung-min could try cutting inside here. Real chance! And that's off target.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Kimmich. Son Heung-min. Beckenbauer. Costa Curta. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Spread out to the left. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Ruben Neves. Musiala. And Robertson. And it's Messi. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that pass isn't the best. De Bruyne.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Hakimi wins the duel this time. Valverde. And it's Robertson. Plays the return pass. Son Heung-min. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Valverde. And it's Caicedo. Ball's played through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Defending of the desperate variety. Neymar on 2 now and looking for 3. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Plays a sharp little ball here. Robertson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
There will be 1 minute.
And this is Son Heung-min. Ruben Neves. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, good spread. Now that looks a decent ball. De Bruyne. And this is Messi. He's had a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Tottenham 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it.
Please welcome everyone, our lads.
And the second half gets underway. Akanji for Valverde. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, terrible pass.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's De Bruyne. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Son Heung-min. Now it's Valverde. Picked out brilliantly. Neymar. Foot in. Ball is over the line. And that's definitely not his best. Kimmich. De Bruyne. Ruben Neves. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Van Basten. Neither of these takes a shot. Rising over the bar.
Messi most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Akanji. Tottenham 3 up and in almost complete control. Caicedo for Valverde. Now it's Messi. He's had it taken off him. And here's the chance to counter. Over to the left. Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. Caicedo. And it's Caicedo. And Hakimi. Valverde. And it's Robertson. Son Heung-min. And Caicedo. Knocks it out wide. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Messi. Beckenbauer. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Ruben Neves. Neymar under intense pressure.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
And that's going to be a booking.
Substitutions taking place.
Robertson gets it clear. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Valverde. And Caicedo. Robertson. And it's Valverde. Now it's Ruben Neves. Nicely spread. Messi will not want to lose out here. And the finish! Van Basten gets flagged offside. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Jimenez. Just about up to 75 minutes. Son Heung-min. Kimmich. It's been slipped through. He's got away and tries a shot. It's there. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
And look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Tottenham are having a ball here. Fagioli. Looking for options for movement. Oh, nice touch. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Fagioli. That's a sharp pass. De Bruyne. It's Van Basten! Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
That has been knocked clear. Club America are looking to go forward now. Son Heung-min. And Fagioli. And it's Son Heung-min. Hakimi. And it's Caicedo. Fagioli. And it's Robertson. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckenbauer. Messi, who does have an assist to his name.
There will be 3
De Bruyne.
minutes added time.
Tottenham clearly now in lead preservation mode. Opts for safety. And the number on the board is 3. It's Kimmich. Messi. And that will be it. Tottenham pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. Ups for safety. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Now, can they get him away? Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
It's a really well-measured ball. No, that's been intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. That has not gone well. Oh, this looks sharp. That's really well cleared. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Rice, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still...
It's Van Basten! Goal! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Tottenham have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Valverde. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Tries to get it clear. Valverde has a look and plays it forward. Just eases him off the ball. And it's made its way to him. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Van Basten! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! A finish right from the top drawer! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And now he has two. Tottenham are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Rice. Now Neymar. Half an hour played now. Ruben Neves. And it's Neymar. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And he whips in across. A lovely, neat pass. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. That has been cut short. Messi. De Arrascaeta. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Van Basten. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. De Arrascaeta. Caicedo. And here's Vinicius Junior. Can he get it through? Mbappe! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Cannavaro can get it clear. Well, that pass isn't the best. Van Basten. And this is Van Basten. He's in plenty of space here. Caicedo. Jimenez.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Tries to play it through. Shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
And now,
well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Tottenham, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Walker. And that has put paid to that. Can he spark a counter here? Messi. Great ball if he can get there. Alexander-Arnold. And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Valverde to Walker. Caicedo. Ruben Neves for Rice. Knocks it into space. Oh, good take in a good area. Messi. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Messi. Great defending, strong and determined.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Out to the left it goes. Van Basten looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
And it's Walker. Valverde. Looking to play him in. And he's there to belt it away. So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Coming on the field
Valverde,
number
Messi,
19.
and he's certainly onside here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Neymar. And it's Messi.
Such good technique.
Has a shot! It is a very, very good save.
Messi probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Caicedo. Vinicius Junior. And Spinazzola. Can he get on the end of this? And he whips it in. Looking for a corner. Messi goes short. And he's in on goal. He's shooting! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Neymar gets it away. Looking for options for movement. Ruben Neves. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Messi. Just about up to 75 minutes. That has been slung wide. Played into the big header! And he hits the net! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Tottenham are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Great skill, that's nice. Turns back here, probably the best option. Cannavaro. Rice. Threads one in. Oh, super find. Mbappe, great chance! Alexander-Arnold. Now, what about a counter-attack? And the return pass. Ruben Neves. And it's Neymar. Now, that looks a decent ball. And he shoots! It's a goal! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
The goal scorer after 84 minutes is number 10.
It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do, and...
He's through and all alone! And the finish! And yes, it's there! And there is his 30th goal.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That is ended up in no man's land. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
4 added minutes has
He's
been
got
indicated.
away. Looks a smashing ball. Spinazzola. And it's Spinazzola. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tottenham clearly now in lead preservation mode. And that's that. Tottenham can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's Van Basten. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pass somewhat off target. McAllister is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Messi. Alexander-Arnold. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And he's taking no chances there. Now it's Ruben Neves. Messi. Well read, and the danger is averted. So a very special reception for the very special Franck Ribéry.
Very true, and I think all of us here are expecting an awful lot from him. He is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the very best in his preferred left-wing position. He said himself that that's where he feels most free.
I guess that's what gives him the freedom to make use of his pace, his movement, and his ability to shoot from a fair way out.
Correct.
Messi. And they can counter here. And this is Neymar. The ball climbs up big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. That has not gone well. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Van Basten. Quality ball. Cannavaro. Neymar. And it's Ruben Neves.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Header! Goal! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's Son Heung-min, looking for the run. And that's played in low. And it's been taken short. Manchester United given another corner. Costa Curta attempts a clearance. Tottenham have the chance to go the other way. That's a lovely, neat pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Amrabat.
Manchester United clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Pete.
Foden! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Messi plays it short. Manchester United with another corner. Messi goes short. get a throw in. Engages and forces him off the ball. Ribery did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Messi. Opts for safety. Beckenbauer. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Ribery. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Van Basten, and he was quick to react. Akanji. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Ruben Neves. Tottenham finding their passes. Neymar. Very nicely done. And he's well positioned here. Alexander-Arnold. Messi.
Two added
Now
minutes
Foden.
has been indicated.
Jimenez. And Robertson. And here's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min tries looking up for options on the left. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Van Basten. Now it's Ruben Neves. Now it's Ribery. It's a good spell of possession, this. And this is Ribery. Incoming delivery.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
And there's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Tottenham are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Tottenham carrying a one-goal lead. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Ribery. Beckenbauer. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Foden. It's a pretty loose pass. Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. And it's Amrabat. That has been slung wide. Tottenham are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Now it's Ribery. Alexander-Arnold for Ribery. Ruben Neves. Neymar picks it up out wide, and he's managed to get free. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Messi. And they've switched it over to the other side. Stood up well to him there. Son Heung-min. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Messi gets into some space. Son Heung-min. And this is Messi. And this is Son Heung-min.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Can he get it through? Cross.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester
Number
United
34.
can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Coming on the
Well, Peter,
field
I don't
is
think there's anything...
number 17.
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And it's Neymar. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Lovely bit of skill. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Robertson. And it's Robertson. This is Jimenez. Akanji. Out to the right. Foden tries to play it through. And no, he's seen through all of that.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Ribery. Spread it left. Played back in. Tottenham still ahead by the game's only goal. Spread out to the left. He's picked his way through. Can he get away here? Looking here to chip it through. And that should get the job done.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Messi.
Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Out towards the flank. Alexander-Arnold is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, what has happened here?
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's an early cross. And he's taking no chances there. And that will be it. Tottenham have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Van Basten taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Saka gets a foot in here. Oh, it's Van Basten. Great vision. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's onside. Great chance! And he's there to clear it. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Cleared without hesitation. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy Saka, I've been praising since day one. Someone who has a great versatility in his game, the right attitude, very clever in how he operates around the pitch. And I think he has the potential to excel in most attacking positions. But when it comes down to it, I'd actually love to see him operate in a number 10 for a spell. I think he could thrive there.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Camavinga. Camavinga showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Just eases him off the ball. He's got away. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, it's Van Basten. Has a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Van Basten probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Musiala. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Played towards the other side.
Good ball, that too.
And Alexander-Arnold. Neither side yet able to find the net. And it's Robertson. He shifted it to the flank. Serginho. Lovely bit of skill. Tries a measured ball. Cleared without complication. Camavinga. That's tidy. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Kimmich. Tries to pass it through, and that could set him on his way. Neymar! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Rabiot. More and more pressure on the ball here.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And it's Messi. And he's forced to go back. Musiala. Robertson. 30 minutes gone. Now Foden. And it's Rabiot. Kane is onto this. Now that is commitment to the cause. That should get the job done. Referee's given a throw. Can he get on the end of this? Foden plays it in.
That's good defensive concentration.
Has earned a reprieve for the time being. Serginho. Played into space out wide. Cross deflected behind for a corner. He's having a shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Shot could be on. It's Neymar! It's in! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Van Basten. Over to the left. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Rabiot. Saka proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Robertson. And here's Kane. And it's Camavinga. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Tries to get it clear. Rabiot, he's in a great position here. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another and we know it's an awful long way back.
Tottenham go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And the finish! He's scored! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Tottenham are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Kimmich. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, nicely intercepted. Musiala. And it's Robertson. Out to the left it goes. Foden. He is starved of space and time. Now it's Saka. He's shifting through the gears here. He's being urged to shoot. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He has found the way through. Neymar picks it up out wide. He's got full. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Ruben Neves clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's Messi. It'll be a throw-in. Ruben Neves. And the return pass. Neymar. Great defending, strong and determined.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's being shifted off it. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Neymar takes a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
El dorsal 11.
Tottenham find a position of real strength now. Messi. And Akanji. Robertson. De Bruyne. It's Saka. Saka looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they've been over-generous up to this point, I would say, so that had to happen.
Foden. Robertson. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Neymar. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nice bit of trickery. Looking for options for movement. Kane receives it in a wide position. He's on it, can he get away? Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11. El dorsal 13 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 9, el dorsal 7.
Pinches it off him. Saka. Saka going face to face with his great rival.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Alexander-Arnold. Threads one in, and it's been played through. Van Basten. Van Basten! That is lovely. And it's Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves! Valverde. Tottenham are almost home and dry now. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's bustling through. It's Van Basten! He has done it! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Barcelona making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Tottenham are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Rabiot tries to play it through. It's a promising position. Musiala. Alexander-Arnold. Cannavaro. Neymar. Now it's De Bruyne. And it's Ruben Neves.
3 minutos de
Saka.
descuento.
Rabiot. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And it's Messi. For Messi. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Van Basten. Voted man. Tottenham do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. Tottenham come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Up he goes! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Aos 5 minutos do primeiro tempo pelo jogador.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Tottenham penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking for the run. Messi gets into a good position. And it's Camavinga. Tottenham leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now, can they get him away? Ruben Neves picks it up out wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar! He scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Tottenham are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
No, he refuses to take the bait. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi. Now Kaká. Kaká. Van Basten. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, nice touch. Now he's got tall. No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Camavinga, Lewis Skelly, and it's Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga, and it's Lewis Skelly, and Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good spread.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's Van Basten. Now that looks a decent ball. Van Dijk. Camavinga. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's through here. Camavinga. That's a cute ball. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. De Bruyne. Now it's Van Basten. Alexander-Arnold. Can he get on the end of this? Crosses it in. Distributed tidily. Can he get away here? Swung over. Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Messi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Neymar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Tries to play it through. It's a good look. It's a mighty effort! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Kaká.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
De Bruyne. Now it's Messi. And Messi! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Camavinga for Ribery. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Alexander-Arnold simply refused to be outdone there. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Messi. Early ball. Climbs up big! And the referee brings the first half to a close. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, Peter, 2-0. You're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Tottenham in control at half-time, 2-0. There's the start of the second half. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Probing pass, nicely worked. Ball's out once more. Great vision. In it comes. Shot at goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Kaká, excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's Van Basten. And he's got the beating of his man. Oh, super find. He has found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cannavaro. It's Camavinga. Lewis Skelly. Kaká.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
De Bruyne.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Van Dijk. And it's Ribéry. Oh, good spread. Messi. Oh, sweet feet. Some resolute defending there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Alexander-Arnold. Looking for options for movement. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Kimmich. Tottenham are looking to break at pace. Well timed, excellent interception. Into the channel. The less said about that pass, the better. Messi. Kimmich.
This is the time you need that pace.
Kaká. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's good play. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Van Basten being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, this defence...
He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style! Just cruising! They are cruising! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And now he has two. Tottenham are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 10, camisa 49. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 21. Camisa
Can he get it through?
16.
That looks a cracking ball. Alexander-Arnold, and it's slung out wide. Threads one in, and he's worked it through, and he's intervened well there. Alexander-Arnold, Corinthians finding their passes. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 5. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 17.
Van Dijk. Kaká knocks it out wide. Tries to pass it through. Cross goes in there. Neymar clears it away. And they've got a throw. Neymar. And it's Ruben Neves. For De Bruyne. Cannavaro. So it looks now very much a done deal, just waiting to seal it.
Well, it's pretty clear which team is on the way up. What a performance when we've seen so many teams just crumble in similar situations.
Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. Now it's Ribery. That's headed upfield. Decent progress down the left. It's a promising position. Now it's Ruben Neves. Neymar. Oh, that's a fine interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Messi. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it's Neymar. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Tottenham are going up, and now they can dream.